Hello, Matt. My name's Sevi Carbajal, and just wanted to introduce myself first. I am currently sitting in my house, actually in my parents' room, because it's the quietest place I could find. But first, to start out, I guess just misconceptions I had about the Constitution. I didn't realize how in depth most of the amendments were, I guess. Seeing how many different articles, clauses, all that stuff. And I guess that just came with a general lack of knowledge of the Constitution and how much has been added since the Bill of Rights. I knew there were 27 amendments, but obviously a lot of work has been done to it since then. And so I guess just had the misconception that kind of relied on the Bill of Rights mostly for rulings, decisions, court cases, that sort of stuff. So I guess that was a couple of my biggest misconceptions coming into this class. I'm looking at my other computer, so I can get the questions. Things I don't understand about our system. I would say, especially after this week's reading and a little bit last week, I guess just which courts have the jurisdiction for different cases. So who has the right of way to take which case, and I mean, laid it out there, but I guess in the wording or me reading it and understanding it, I just wasn't quite sure. And then between the Court of Appeals, the Supreme Court, all that different stuff, just kind of how stuff gets passed back and forth. I guess that's kind of some things I've been confused on. Things I wish the founders had included, I guess, maybe a little more depth, which is tough to ask because they already added so much, but, with talking about the interpretation, that kind of stuff, I guess maybe if they would have included more guidance, more direction on what they would have wanted or how they wanted the Constitution to be upheld, even though we may have already forgotten it by now, but I guess just kind of their interpretation of how to deal with it. And so my view of the appropriate method, I kind of talked about it in my posting. It's a little bit of modernism and originalism, if that makes any sense. Where I was coming from was we need to be sure that even if we are looking at things through a current lens of situations and our current situations, we still have to look forward to what the final outcome is, and that should be to uphold the Constitution. So the original intent, what they laid out, the framers laid out for us, that needs to be the end goal. But we can apply certain situations, what we're going through right now, to what they wrote down originally, because I think it needs to be a little bit malleable, and not just to say, well, this is the way we've always done it. Not that that's a bad thing, but that's just, I guess, kind of my view. Still trying to decide if that's the best one. And other things I would like to address about the class and the materials, just I'm learning a lot because I didn't know hardly anything about the Constitution before, and I guess just continued help. You've been very thorough in your grading and help, and I appreciate that. So just, I guess, continued help in that, and continued understanding that I'm very new to this and don't understand it very well. But that's about it. Hope you enjoy my video. Thanks, Matt.